So today I'm going to do a complete review of the Everfit coaching app, and I'll break down the key features, pricing, and really all the things that you need to know in order to make a decision whether this is the app for you. And by the end of this video, you'll know if Everfit is the ultimate app for your personal training and coaching business. So let's get into it. So before we dive into the application and look at things in much more detail, here are some key highlights. So you're going to have the training elements where you're going to be able to essentially create workouts from scratch or leverage pre-made workouts from their library. There's a habit coaching element in there. There's a nutrition element where you can track things like macros and get clients following the food journals. There's a messaging feature where this is actually really simple to use, and I'll show you some of the key features of that in a second. And then you've got your progress tracking. Now, later on in this video, I am going to be actually diving into the pricing, what I think of that, and the different plans on offer. But if we go into the application itself right now, let's look at things in much more detail. So this is the dashboard, and this is what it'll look like when you log in. Now, if you go to the left-hand side here, you're going to see clients. So I'm in the client section here right now, where you can see these two clients that are already preloaded in. Then you're going to have library underneath that, where you've got essentially your workouts, you've got pre-made stuff, and this is where you can create your workouts from scratch. And essentially you can take a template from here. So you can see there's an extensive template library, or if you prefer, you can essentially just build something from scratch, and you can essentially search this bar on the left-hand side to find specific workouts. So really easy to use, very functional, and I'd say Everfit is one of the easiest apps to use. Then you've got the inbox section over here. So this is where you're going to be communicating with clients. Now, one of the things that I do really like about this application, pretty common with most applications these days, is the voice note feature. I think especially if you're doing hybrids or online, you want to keep that in-person feel. Best way to do that is with your voice. Even if you're not meeting people in person, you can then keep that connection there, which I think is really key for retention and also client accountability. You can also attach files, send things like GIFs if you're goofy like me, and just a very easy to use messaging feature and notification section here, which you'll see on the right hand side. Then you can set up stuff like automations. So when new clients log in, you can then get them to essentially fill out forms. There'll be automated messages that you can set up, and then you can assign them to programs. And it really just makes your kind of onboarding process and business operations really smooth, very concise, very quick, which is one of the things I like about this. And it's very easy to do, by the way. And then you've got on demand. So this is going to be a resource collection, workout collection. They've got things like studio programs here, essentially bonus stuff that you may want to use. Another thing here is you've got payment and packages. So if you want to essentially set up a specific package or product, you can do that with Everfit and then integrate it with your payment system so that you can collect payments as well. Really just trying to keep everything centralized in the application. Okay, so you've got really all the functions here that you're going to need to get started, whether it's with your personal training clients or hybrid clients or online clients. It's really got everything that you need. So if you want to explore working together to build your business and get clients, then click the link in the description, enter a few details, and I'll be in touch. All right, so now we're in the client section, and we're going to take a more detailed look at what you see when you click on a client and you open up their profile. So this is the overview. You're going to get some highlights of their training. You're going to get some highlights of some key data here and metrics. You're going to have any notes here that you've taken, any goals that you've set. You're going to have updates here and then progress pics here. So this is just an overview, but you can go into more detail in all these different tabs. So here you can get a more detailed picture of their training and add things into their calendar. You can set up tasks, which is as simple as clicking on this plus, and you can add various different things here, whether that be habits or questionnaires, whatever you need. Then you get a more detailed look at their metrics if you click on the metrics tab. If you're getting clients to follow a food journal, then you will need to be on the pro plan, which I'm going to discuss in a second and how much that costs. And the same is true of the meal plans as well. All right, so let's take a look at the workout section. So you're going to go to library, you're going to click on exercises, and that's going to bring us to this section here. So this is where you can actually add your own exercises. So if you want to actually record something of your own and add it in, you can do that here. Now, if you want to actually build out a workout, then you would simply come to the workout section. You could go to add new workout, and you can do one of two things. You can create from a template. So you can see here, there's various different templates that you can leverage and gives you a nice preview. Or if you prefer, you can build from scratch, and that's going to open up this screen. So let's just say we wanted to create a back workout, and then we put in a lat pull. It's going to find the relevant exercise. Let's just say we're going to go with this one, and it's a simple drag and drop. Then you can actually manipulate some of these things here to your liking and customize it accordingly. Now, in addition to building it via this feature here, you've also got the Everfit AI feature. So this allows you to actually leverage AI to actually build a custom workout for you. So you can see here that you can try an example. It's going to pre-fill this for you. You could come in here and manipulate all of this, click generate, and then it's going to build a workout for you. So if you get pretty savvy with this, it can save you a lot of time when it comes to programming. All right, so let's look at the pricing and really what it's going to cost you to sign up to Everfit. So we're going to start with the bill monthly option. Now, you can go on the starter plan for free, and this gives you up to 5 clients, but it gives you limited features. So I'd say this is only going to be relevant for someone that's maybe just using the application to help personal training clients and you're not doing hybrid or online coaching, because really there's just not enough features here that you're going to need in order to deliver a well-rounded service. So this may be an option for some of you listening to this, but I imagine most people are going to need to be going on the pro plan to unlock these key features that you're going to need here: the habit coaching, the forms and questionnaires, the food journaling, the advanced program builder, etc. Right? So what's this going to cost you? $19 per month for 5 clients, okay, which is about $3.80 per client, which is, let's say $19 is probably about £16 sterling, okay? And then you've got a sliding scale here where you can see the price point goes up as you add different levels of clients to the app. Now, if you bill annually, then it does offer you a slight discount across the board, which you can see here, also reflected in the pricing. I would say 95% of people listening to this will be on the pro plan and won't need the studio plan, but in some instances, to unlock some of these other features, there may be some people listening to this who may want to go onto the studio plan, but I imagine those people are few and far between. Now, Everfit do offer a free trial, so you can definitely try this for free and see if you like it, because that's really the only way to make a good assessment as to whether this is the right personal training app for you. What I will say is this is one of my favorites when it comes to simplicity. I'd rank it in my top 5 personal training apps of 2025. And I would say this is a really well-rounded app with great features, great functionality, and definitely something that I would be looking into more if you're trying to figure out if this is the right app for you. So if you've enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up. If there's another application that maybe you want me to look at or do a review on or want my opinion on, then feel free to drop that down in the comments. And if you want to see more videos just like this, then make sure you follow the channel.